RFK Jr., here we go. In just 2 weeks in office, President Trump racking up win after win. First, Colombia reversed course on taking back illegal immigrants. We all watched that play out on X. And the president sent his own plane this time. Then Venezuela, they got in line, agreeing to return American hostages and welcome deportation flights too. Isn't that interesting? Didn't end there. Panama folded after Secretary of State Marco Rubio visited the country. Now Panama's pledging to end a key canal deal with China and work closely with the U.S. This after a little bit of resistance. And then yesterday, we got a 1-2 punch. First it was Mexico, then it was Canada, both caving after Trump threatened a trade war. Mexico sending 10,000 troops to the southern border. Canada appointing a fentanyl czar and launching a $1.3 billion border plan. How about that for the art of the deal? And now we're waiting to see Trump's next move with China. But Emily, this did not come without resistance from the left. Let's start with Chuck Schumer. He had some interesting props. Let's roll it.
A lot of people at the Super Bowl have beer and guac. All of it comes from much of it comes from Mexico, and the prices of these things are likely to go up. These tariffs are so bad that experts have said that they could go up and cost a family as much as $1,200 a year.
Looks like we still got beer and guac, Emily.
Look, when I saw that charade, it just reiterated to me that the entrenched incumbents there represent not 1 ounce of who I am, at least as an American. And it is so tragic to me to see Schumer up there standing with avocados and Corona Light and failing to see the forest for the trees. The 100,000 Americans that have died via fentanyl poisoning in the last few years, the border agents that have died by suicide in rising numbers, the historic rapes, sexual assaults, kidnapping, and plundering of our southern neighbors, Mexicans, in pursuit of the southern border, the 800,000 children that have been lost here in this country. The list goes on. And for him to hold up a fruit or a vegetable and a beer is so demeaning to who I am as an American and to those families who have lost their loved ones, to all 50 states that have been impacted by fentanyl and the cartels being ramrod by China. The list goes on. So for me, all of this shows is how unserious Congress is, how deeply embarrassing our elected officials on the left have been. And thank God for the new administration and the guys in charge that are actually getting something done and prioritize Americans' safety over their props.
Yeah, so Schumer gets to keep his beer and guac. One could say Trump saved the Super Bowl with that one and got 10,000 troops to the northern border of Mexico in the process. And thankfully, Rebecca, you have AOC who gets to keep her coffee. Let's remind everyone, to punish Colombia, Trump is about to make every American pay even more for coffee. She goes on, none of it happened. AOC, the coffee is safe.
Well, of course, I mean, to Emily's